this is a control center where you can import symbols and you can make a connection and all these things. So initially by default it is getting connected. Now the thing is we just need to wait for we just need to wait for the TrueData to get activated. So it takes hardly like 1 minute where it will just connect to the connect and get online. And so the moment it gets online, it becomes a green signal, and you can also open that TrueData. Let me open. It's still in connection mode. Yeah. So can you see here? It becomes a green signal now. The moment you see the green signal here, it is in the green, and this shows like it is being connected, and it will also say like all everything is connected. So what you can do is like if you have already added up any of the symbols, you can just right click, update feed, select all, next, select all and next, and then finish. So this makes you to update all the data and the live process, whatever it is pending from there. Big data, one-way data, everything will get updated, and you can minimize parallelly, and this is getting updated now. Now, how do you add symbols? So before we add up the symbols into NinjaTrader and see the chart, if you uncheck here to show active symbols only, so now we are able to see only the active symbols. If you just uncheck this symbol, you can able to see so many symbols present in the stocks. So that's everything you can able to see it. Now whatever symbols which you want to check it out, so you can do a search here, like for example Maruti, and always if you are trying to do futures or future data, just give _i. So the moment you give _i, it will just populate here. So what does _i means? It is representing the current month future. So now, as of now, we are in the July month. So that's the reason the July current month will get updated. So as the July month expiry goes off, or it is getting expired, the moment it got expired, it will automatically select the August future. So that's the reason like we have to always select Maruti _i. So _i will take current month futures. The moment you do this, just check here, and once you check here and just if you do show active symbols only, you can able to see the symbol here. Now we have the symbol name as Maruti _i. Now what I will do? So I will go to File, Utilities, and Import Stock Symbol List. So the moment I type here Maruti _i, same way I will add Nifty _i, Bank Nifty. Yeah. So Bank Nifty _i. You can add multiple symbols at a time using comma as a delimiter, or if you Maruti _i, give comma and then next symbol, same way can give one more symbol. You can add n number of symbols. With the velocity standard F1, TrueData is giving Nifty 50 stock symbols as well as Nifty and Bank Nifty futures data. So these data we can able to import at once also. So by giving comma with each symbol, we can able to import. Now it is traded on NSE. So all the symbols is traded on NSE. What is the currency we are using? We are using as Indian rupee. Parallel, you can select as TrueData. So once you do all these things, then click on OK. The moment you click on OK, the 3 stocks were imported successfully. So once it is getting successfully imported, go to New Chart. The moment you see here, you can able to see all the symbols. So since I was already added probably Nifty data, that's why it's showing one more symbol, no problem. And suddenly we go to Nifty. So the moment you double click on the Nifty, it will come here. So you have to do a double click, it will come here. Once you do that, you have to select NSE here. The moment you say NSE, remaining things will be there automatically as a default. So once you do that, click on OK. So the moment you do this Nifty data will get loaded and it will be shown. Now, click on this indicators. Where do you find the indicators? How do you find money print chart indicator? Go to indicators, then N. If you just click here, you will be able to see the money print chart. Now just double click on that, and if you just click on OK, the chart will get loaded. So let's wait for that. It is getting loaded. It hardly takes like 10 seconds. So this is how it got loaded and we are able to see. Now I'm just taking a crosshair pointer so that you can able to see where is my pointer. Now whatever the operation you want to do, you can do it on the price on the right side. For example, 15,900, 15,880. This is where my pointer is. Now I click on that price and move my mouse on the upper side. When I do that, it will zoom in. Same way, if I move the mouse downwards on the same price itself, it will zoom out. I'm repeating again, click on the price and move the mouse on the upside, it will zoom in. Same way, if you move down, it will zoom out. So this is how you can use zoom in and zoom out. Similarly, press Ctrl and click on the price and move up. It will scroll up. If you move the mouse down, it will scroll down. So this is how you can use scroll up and scroll down. Now, what we have done is we have saved as a workspace. So already I have saved as a workspace. Now, once I save the workspace, while closing, I just need to close this only. When I close this control center, clicking as yes to on, automatically this will get saved. You need not close any of this chart individually. Rather, close this one. Once click on this enter button and say yes to on, it automatically closes all the windows. I will show you that. Before that, always ensure while opening the chart, you have to ensure the session template is NSE. And click on OK. Now, how do you split the chart? Right click here and go to split the letter. Whenever you do this, you are able to split the chart. You can able to zoom. Same way, if you want to merge, you can able to merge it again. And this is how you can see. Now the data, whatever we have seen, like initial balance, value area high, value area low, all this data will be able to see on the top. Now, whichever day you are pointing to, automatically those data will be able to see. For example, IB range is 60, range of the day is 80, and value area high, point of control, value area low, value area low, all this information will be able to see on the top. Similarly, if you want to see July 15th data, I just need to move the mouse on the July 15th. Automatically, all this data will be able to see on the top. If you want to see on the 14th data, you can just move the mouse on the 14th data. It will automatically show the data, right? So this is how you can use the chart. Similarly, you can also open any of the stocks. Now, if you go to same way, file, new and chart. Once you do that, you just double click on the Maruti and select as NSE, click on OK. So once you do that, the Maruti data will get loaded here. Now go to indicators, click on that, then go to money print chart, double click on that. Now you have to do the tick size change for the stocks or any other indicator. By default, it is 500 as a tick size and it is there for Nifty. Similarly, if you want to change it to any of the stocks, you can give a 10% of whatever the stock it is being created. Let's assume, to be on the safer side, I'll just give 700 as my tick size for Maruti stock, and then I'll just click on OK. The moment I click on OK, automatically these data will get loaded here. See, can you see here? It just got loaded here. Okay, so for any stock you can give 10% of the rate. By default, it will be saved for Nifty, and this is how we can able to do. Now, what I'll do, I'll just close it here, and let's again close as yes to all. So once I close, everything got closed. Now, if you want to open, I'll just double click on this. Let's assume you are seeing something like this, where you got NinjaTrader option, which is already running. Now go to Task Manager. Click on Nifty. This happens whenever you are not close the true data, because it is also being connected. So that's the reason it will come. Now double click again on NinjaTrader, and it will just open it up. See, it is getting opening up. So the moment it opens up, it loads all the data whichever we have already opened previously also. So you just need to wait to load all the data. If you think, let's assume in a 10 seconds it didn't open up, you have to go to File, Workspace, and Open Workspace. Now I'm just clicking in this workspace, and I'm just clicking as double click OK. Now, if you see here, all the data is getting loaded here. Okay, whatever we have saved earlier, we should be able to view the data. Let's see, opens or not. Whenever you see something like this kind of thing, you can right click and maximize. Whenever you click on the icon, and you get a maximize button. The moment you click on maximize, you are able to see the chart. Right? It is getting loaded. Let it load. So what I always suggest is, whenever the market is getting open at 9:15, always try to restart TrueData NinjaTrader at 8:50 only, and so that no technical glitch or data deficiency should sync up issues should not come at the market hours. So what you should do is, you should always restart both TrueData and NinjaTrader at 8:50 only, and get things ready by market hours. Now, if you see here, I'm able to see the Nifty chart. It's still getting loaded. You can see the Maruti. Let it load. It's taking some time. Yeah, so can you see here? Whenever the data is getting loaded, it will show it up. Right? So let's wait. Yeah, you can able to see the chart. Now, if you want to zoom, just click, as I said, just go on, click on the price, and move the mouse on the upper side. Okay, so it is still loading. So let's wait. Right? So I can able to, and then scroll. And this is how you have to use the application and figure it out how to trade. Okay. Thanks for watching this, and I will share more details if any of the things are coming up. So for now, I will share this much of information, and you can use, and this will help you out for using an application. Thank you.